What's up, Herminators? Hermes here. Today I'll be showing you guys Kolento's Priest deck. And I'm sorry for not posting for the past couple of days. Apparently my dog was diagnosed with pancreatitis, so he's not moving well, nor is he eating, and he's not taking his medicine as well, so that is a huge problem. So I had to take care of him a lot more. And I feel bad for not posting for the past couple of days, so today I'll be showing you guys a deck that's really strong in the current meta, which is Kolento's Priest deck. And you guys might go like, where's the Blackrock Mountain cards? Aren't they good? Yes, they are good. The cards like Resurrect and Emperor Tourism are good, but they're not needed in this deck and it works just as well. Which is good too for the people who don't have Blackrock Mountain yet, right? So why is this deck good in the current meta right now? The reason for that is because the ladder only consists of stuff like Face Hunter, Control Warriors, Paladins, and Druids. Those type of classes aren't that hard for the priest to handle. Decks like Aura Rogue and Mech Mage are very hard for the priest to handle with, but they're not really frequent in the ladder right now because of the Face Hunter. Face Hunter beats out the Aura Rogue like there is no tomorrow, so I totally kicked it out the meta, so it's not being played as frequently. And if you're gonna play an aggro deck, you might as well play Face Hunter rather than Mech Mage, in my opinion, because it's way more effective now because of Quick Shot. So that's why the priest is really good right now, and I can say that the meta has slowed down enough for the priest to be viable. So why does this deck so good? So playing against aggro decks in general, this deck has a lot of cards that can fend off early aggression, like Light of Naru. You can heal yourself while also summoning a 1/2 body, the Light Warden, and if you heal yourself again, it gains 2 attack each time. We have Northshire Cleric. You play as a 1-drop for 1/3, which can fend off a lot of 1-drops that your opponents play, and if you heal it, you gain a card, or if you heal anything else, you get another card as well. We have a Combulator here, which is a 2-drop for 3/2. We mainly use it as a 3/2 body to fend off early aggressions against aggro matchups, really similar to the Shrinkmeister and Wild Pyromancer. Instead of Wild Pyromancer, we actually use this effect because it deals 1 damage to all minions when you cast a spell, and we have a lot of minions. We have a lot of spells to do that, so it's not really a big deal. So we can easily cast that AoE removal against the aggro matchups, which is insane, and it can wreck them so hard. Injured Blade Master is pretty much a 3-drop for 4/3, but you can circle healing it to make it 3-drop for 4/7, which is insane if you can get that kind of start. But mainly, you don't really want to go for that combo against aggro matchups because it's fairly slow and it would exhaust your hand like crazy. I might as well have some more reactive cards that I can handle the aggro matchups with. We have Shadow Madness. We can use your opponent's creatures against them to fend off aggression. There's a combo that you can do. You can Shrinkmeister something that you can Shadow Madness and activate Shadow Madness and Recombulator the creature that you stole to keep it, which is a really good combo. Arcanized Soul Priest, also good against the aggro matchups because your hero power turns into like a 2 damage hero power. And you can synergize this card with like Circle of Healing to do an AoE board clear, while also using Light of the Naru to deal 3 damage. While you deal that 3 damage, you also get a 1/2 Light Warden as well. Holy Nova to fend off swarms, and you can also heal yourself for 2 and your creatures on board. Sludge Belchers is a really good taunt, a 3/5 body, which is insane. When it dies, it spawns a 1/2 taunt, which can be annoying for the aggro matchups. Cabal's Shadow Priest, you don't really have to be worried about not activating its effect against aggro matchups because most of their creatures are very low attack, so you have no problems to activate its effect. So these are the core cards that are really good against the aggro matchups. So let's talk about the control matchups and why it's good. So first of all, we have Thought Steal. Against heavy control matchups, we can easily steal their strong late game cards. If not, we can use their cards against them, which is all good as well. It's just that when you're against like something like a rogue and you get something like Deadly Poison, or when you're against a control warrior, you get something like Shield Slam, then that's pretty bad unless you get a shield block with it, but you never know. But most of the time, the cards that you get against the heavy control matchup can really swing the game into your favor. So Thought Steal is a really good card against the control matchups. So as I said before, the Injured Blade Master with Circle of Healing combo is really hard for your control matchups to deal with because it's a 4/7 body, and it's very sticky on the board, takes a lot of resources to remove. You also have Power Word Shield to make your creatures more sticky and stays on the board longer. You have Shadow Word Death, just in case your opponent brings out something very threatening like Tyrion, buffed up Gromage, Alexstrasza, stuff like that, and you can easily take it out with Shadow of Death. So you don't really need Big Game Hunter. Who needs Big Game Hunter when you have Shadow of Death, right? You have Harrison Jones against the weapon class control matchups like Aura Rogue, Warriors, and also Paladins. and it can really swing it to your favor, because something like Or Rogue, if you move their buffed weapon, and they pretty much lost the game because they lost so much tempo at the same time, and while you gain tempo at the same time because you get a 5/4 body and card draw, which is pretty good and insane. Sludge Belcher is really good against both type of matchups, both the aggro and control, because it's a sticky minion also and it's very hard to take care of. Cabal Shadow Priest, although 2 attack or less might be very hard to steal, but you can use Shrinkmeister to activate its effect, so it's not really a big deal. Sylvanas Windrunner is really good against the control matchups, because if your opponent doesn't deal with it, you can easily take control of one of your opponent's monster. The reason why I say that is because you can easily single out a creature with this deck, since you have so much good removals. And you can easily use this card as like a 9 mana mind control with Shadow Word Death. You also can use the Arknight Soul Priest with Circle of Healing and Light of Naru, as I've said before in the aggro matchups. You can also use Shadow Madness with Strengthmeister and also Recombobulator and stuff like that. You can also Recombobulator Cabal Shadow Priest to get something better like Karn or some stuff like that, or even Pilot Sky Golem, which is 10 times better than Cabal Shadow Priest, right? Now I'm going to talk about some of the substitution for the expensive cards. You guys might not have Recombobulator, and it's not really crucial in this deck. You can actually substitute this for Youthful Brewmaster, because you do have a lot of battle cries like Shrinkmeister and also Cabal Shadow Priest, so you can reactivate their effects and stuff like that. So it's also a very good card in this deck. You can also replace Harrison with Lothab or Azure Drake for tempo. They're both very good. Lothab gives you board control, but Azure gives you tempo, so they're both pretty good for the 5 mana slot. You can replace Sylvanas Windrunner with like a mind control. These act similarly, but Sylvanas is obviously a better pick, but you can also replace it with mind control. I suggest you get at least 1 Cabal Shadow Priest. If you don't have the other one, you can replace it with any other good 6-drop, like a strong strict 6-drop, maybe the Black Knight, well, although that's not really a cheap substitution. Boulder Fist Ogre is alright, or something very sticky. It's up to you. Just replace this card with another 6 mana creature that is strong and sticky at the same time, because that's really what you need. So this is the deck, and I hope you understood some of the combos that I said. I hope I wasn't too confusing, and I also apologize for not posting for the past couple of days. This deck is fairly strong, and it does piss us off a lot of opponents because you're also stealing their creatures and work them against them and stuff like that. And when they rage quit, the match usually lasts about 2 minutes, so it's really faster than climbing with an aggro deck. But sometimes when you face against control decks, you usually go into fatigue, so that takes quite long. So from rank 17 to 10, I took about 4 to 5 hours, which I could say is pretty fast, but I wasn't counting. It felt like 4 or 5 hours, I guess. But very strong deck, very balanced and consistent at the same time. And I hope you guys enjoyed this deck as much as I did, and I'm going to show you some gameplay videos of how to play this deck, and I'll see you guys in the gameplay videos like always. So the Hunter is not really that bad of a matchup as long as you don't screw up. So when I look at this hand, I don't really want Sludge Belcher, Holy Nova, or Cabal Shadow Priest. I would keep the Light of Naru because, as I said before, they do damage, we heal, and we summon a 1/2 body, which is good, because and then we also have really good early drops. So this is a really nice hand against the Hunter. We can play our North Shore Cleric immediately to fend off early aggression. See something like the Leopard Node, it can easily remove that 1 drop, so it's pretty good. So we're just gonna play that really strong, and then we can trade that in and potentially heal it in order to draw a card. And the more cards we have, the more we're probably gonna beat the Face Hunter, and especially when we draw into more healing cards like another Light of Naru, which would be pretty sick. And this guy's thinking quite a long time to play his second turn, which I don't know why. Okay, never mind. He's actually playing something. So he plays Iron Beak Owl. I guess that's a pretty good choice to make because he doesn't want me to draw more cards. Like, let's say I draw into something like Holy Nova. It can be really devastating for him, something like that. So I gonna play Recombobulator. Gotta recombobulate my Northshire Cleric because I have nothing to lose, right? Ooh, Timberwolf. Not really a good creature to get out of Recombobulator, but I had nothing to lose, and they're about the same stats unless I heal it, but I guess Northshire Cleric is better. Well, too bad I don't have any beasts to play, right? Too bad I'm not a hunter. That would have been really good for a hunter. But, yeah, what can we do, right? So, let's see what he's gonna play out. Come on, man. Don't take too long. It's only your 3rd turn, so you play his Eagle Horn Bow. and he's gonna attack with a 2/1. Okay, so he's going all for face. We don't call them face hunter for nothing, right? So we have Thought Steal. Yep, I'm gonna trade in my Timberwolf first into it. Play Light of Naru, heal up, get a 1/2 body, and heal up again to make it 3/2, which is pretty good. Very good body. See, 2 for 1. We heal ourselves and we get a good body, a 3/2 body, which is insane. So that card is really good against the aggro matchups. 3/2 can literally trade into almost anything the face hunter plays because most of them are pretty low health, except for the Animal Companion, that 4/4 taunt or that 2/4. Which is really hard to trade into, but doesn't really matter. I can heal myself again to make it a 5/2 in order to trade into it, which is not that bad. And he's taking a long time once again. So he plays a Haunted Creeper. It's not bad, but it's not too threatening at the same time. We can almost ignore this card unless he buffs it up with like a Hound Master, which could be really troublesome. And I wouldn't really like that. Ooh, we drew another Shire Cleric. We really want to play the Select Belcher here. Fans have a lot of aggression, really good. Got pissed off the face hunter quite bad. It's gonna take him a while to get rid of this unless he uses kill command, but when we know he uses a kill command, he's not gonna have a fun time beating us because we're pretty good self-sustain. Okay, he's plays a Leopard Gnome. He only has 4 mana. Yeah, he's going to kill command. Yep, pretty good for us. So pretty much when they use a kill command, it means we're going to win. Well, let's not get too cocky here, but we are going to win. Not gonna lie. So we're gonna Shadow Madness his Haunted Creeper to get the 1/1s that it spawns. We could Shadow Madness the Leopard Gnome, but I'm really hesitant to do the Haunted Creeper Shadow Madness because I'll get really prone to Unleash the Hounds because that extra 2 1/1s that the Haunted Creeper summons lets him summon more Unleash the Hounds, so which is not really good for us, and it could potentially put us at lethal range, but not really. But since he uses kill command, right, and he only has 2 cards in his hand, let's say one of them is Unleash the Hound, the other one has to be kill command, but it's really unlikely that he has another one in his hands, which is not that bad. The most that he can do is probably wipe out my entire board. I guess that's pretty bad at the same time, but let's do as much damage as possible and let's get as much board control as possible as well in order to beat this guy. Okay, so he does Unleash the Hounds as we expected, and I was pretty skeptical of actually Shadow Madnessing the Haunted Creeper, but what can we do? Okay, 3/1. Oh my god. Hit face, please. Hit face. Hit face. Okay, he trades. Okay, alright. And he goes off for face, doing as much damage as possible. I guess that sounds about right because he did waste a kill command. Ooh, we drew Light of Naru. But we want to trade as much as possible here because I don't want him having any more creatures on the board. It might be very threatening to us. So yeah, trade. Probably gonna Light of Naru myself and get like a 1/2 body. I'm probably gonna play Northshire Cleric because why not? Have more bodies on the field to trade, and probably heal myself again to get a 3/2 Light Warden and end my turn. It's really unlikely that he would play something that can beat me in this turn. If he does, then that's pretty insane. Okay, he has another Unleash the Hounds. That was really unexpected, and he top decked that too. Please don't. Okay, that's good. If it was a 2/4, then that would be pretty devastating. Each of those was 2 attack. And when it hits face, he would probably win the game, but luckily he did not. So let's Cabal Shadow Priest here because why not, right? Let's take that 1/1 away from him, take as much creatures away from him as possible. That 4/4 might do quite a lot of damage to my face, but he might trade since I have a bigger board on the field, but who knows, right? He should trade. I would trade for 2 into the 1/3. Okay, he plays Arcane Golem, which is pretty bad. He's gonna drop me down to 8. Let's see what he does. Okay, he doesn't trade. Of course, why would he trade? He's Face Hunter. Why did I even think that? Okay, so he did a mistake. If he traded into the 1/3, I wouldn't have taken out his Arcane Golem instantly. So right now, I can easily take out his Arcane Golem with the 2 1 attack creatures I have on the board. Let's heal myself first. Okay, let's Circle of Healing. Why not? Because we're not going to use it on any other things, right? And we might as well get as much card draw as possible while we can. Okay, we got another Cabal Shadow Priest, which is not that good. but we can play drop down the Kolento Soul Priest just so we have a good body on the board to trade with. Although it does stop us from healing, so that could be a mistake, but you never know. But the hero power 2 damage thing is pretty good as well, and especially it's pretty bad if you can't handle it. So let's see. We're probably gonna Cabal Shadow Priest at 2/2. I don't want him having another secret. Having another secret is pretty stupid. It's so annoying. Explosive traps, freezing traps, don't even know what it is. Could even be misdirection for all I know. Okay, what are you gonna do? You have 1 card in your hand. Can you save yourself? Is it quick shot? Quick shot would be pretty deadly. Okay, he conceded. Pretty good, pretty good. This deck is really good against the aggro matchups, as I said. Okay, we're against a Paladin. Paladin shouldn't be too bad of a matchup, so this is more of a control type of matchup. I like this hand. I'll keep everything. Thoughtsteel to steal some of his stuff. Northshadow Cleric is always good against the Paladin because they summon like a 1/1 Silverhand Recruit. You can easily trade in the Northshadow Cleric against it, and you can heal it and gain a card and stuff like that. So he's really hesitant to summon Silverhand Recruit if I play my Northshadow Cleric. Holy Nova is good at the same time because I can get rid of Muster for Battle, stuff like that. So this is a really good hand, and why not just keep Light of Naru, right? As I said before, he's really hesitant of using his Silverhand Recruit, but I'm really curious of what that secret is. If he runs a secret, it means he's not like the typical Paladin that you play every day. So he's probably like Shakadin or something different, I guess. But since I attacked it and it's not like Get Down, then there's probably something else. I'm guessing it's Redemption, but let's see. Scarlet Crusader. Not really what I want to see because I can easily trade into my Northshadow Cleric and I don't get any value out of it, so it's pretty bad. So how you counter Northshadow Cleric, you just play a 3 attack creature and it's totally gone, disappears. But luckily I thought steal equality and stuff like that, pretty good. Quality Consecrate, good shit. So this guy obviously attacks into my Northshadow Cleric because why wouldn't he, right? Alright, he plays another mini-bot, and he plays another mini-bot. Okay, that's so freaking annoying. So many Divine Shields. If that thing is a Redemption, I'll be pretty pissed. I'll probably Consecrate here, just to get off some aggression and pop some Divine Shields. If that's Redemption. Oh my god. No. So, I'll probably Holy Nova next turn to get off some steam, to burn off some steam, I mean. Oh my god, a Blood Knight. This guy's deck is crazy. So crazy. Alright, there's gotta be a lot of damage coming to my face. Can I somehow get rid of this? I might want to wait to use my Holy Nova. Just cause I want to wipe out everything. Maybe I shouldn't use my Holy Nova. Let's see. No, just Light of Naru. I'll just heal myself as much as possible to fend off some aggression and then potentially wipe out everything with my Holy Nova, I guess. I guess that's a better way of doing it. Maybe though. Maybe. Yeah, I'll heal myself and just get myself 2 bodies on the board just to fend off some aggression. No, actually, no, I made a mistake here. I should have just Holy Nova'd and then put out my Light of Naru's next turn, so I have 2 bodies to fend off just Blood Knight alone, because he can easily consecrate this board, and once he consecrates it, I'm so screwed. Okay, oh, Argent Commander. This guy, he is so good. Okay, so I'm probably gonna use Holy Nova. Yeah, I should have done Holy Nova last turn. This was a mistake. I could have fended off a lot more aggression, but what can we do? Whatever. I'm just gonna Holy Nova. Oh my god, this is gonna be so deadly. So hard for me to take care of. Man, always playing against a Blood Knight that's buffed is crazy. So hard to deal with. I misplayed there. I could have easily handled this board. Oh my god, Loatheb. Oh my god, now I can't even use any of my spells. It's okay, we're still alive. Gonna play a Sludge Belcher, gonna fend off some steam. Just hope he doesn't have a efficient way to handle this. If he does, then I'm totally just screwed right here. Please, spare me, dude, spare me. Your deck is crazy, I admit that. It's nothing like I've ever seen before. Okay, so he uses Loatheb to attack into it, pretty good. He missed 5 damage right there. Okay, let's see Let's see what he's going to do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That 11 damage did not go to my face or it would have been lethal. Oh man. Would have been brutal. Oh, Calvu's side. This is gonna be pretty hard to deal with. Ooh, the top deck. Wild Pyromancer top deck. Okay, let's not screw up the order here. Let's see quality first, and then I'll play Wild Pyromancer with the Power World Shield. That's how we're gonna wipe out this board. That top deck is just too good. Oh my god. We also have Shadow Word Death, just in case he plays something else even bigger, like Tyrion. So we have a lot of backups and stuff like that, so it's not such a big deal. And we're gonna Circle of Healing, of course, to buff off of creatures. So he probably has to waste Equality and Consecrate to wipe out this board, but since we got that off Thoughtsteal, that's very less likely it will be in his hand. So yeah, this is pretty good. We're in pretty good state right now. We pretty much recovered. Not bad, not bad. Guardian of Kings. Man, that card. Ooh, brought him up to 30. This is gonna be a very long game then. Alright, I'm probably gonna Shadow Word Death that card. Probably steal his 1/1. Oh no, right. My Wild Pyromancer kills it off. So I'm just gonna heal myself then. There's no point of using Cabal Shadow Priest. There's nothing to steal. I wouldn't want like a 4/5 body on the board, just in case he Equality and Consecrates and I lose everything, right? So just heal up my guys and make them more stickier. And so he's got True Silver, probably my Wild Pyromancer. Oh my god, a Sunwalker. Haven't seen that for the longest time. This is probably like a Divine Shield type of deck. Really weird one though. I'm not sure it's deck list. I never was too fond of Divine Shield decks just because they're a little weird, but because it's really hard to set up like Redemption and stuff like that. Well, for me at least, because I don't like playing with secrets. But yeah, this is the best I can do to pop his shield and just heal it up, just so it doesn't die. Okay, so he attacks into my Injured Blade Master and takes 4 to the face. He's probably gonna do that. There's no other move that he can do. Oh my god, another Sunwalker. That's so pissing. So annoying. Oh my god, Noitron too. No, Noitron is not a big deal. We can just steal that and annoy the shit out of him instead. Okay. Okay. Where's he gonna hit? Face? Why would you hit face? Why don't you trade, dude? What? You're gonna get so punished for that? It's not even gonna be funny, dude. I'm just gonna attack you with Sylvanas, trade it in. Yeah, stop saying well played, dude. You screwed it up yourself. You should have traded. We're gonna heal it up just so it doesn't die, and so I can trade again next turn. I guess if he consecrates, I'll be pretty screwed, but if he consecrates, I get one of his creatures, like either his 1/1 or his 4/5. I hope I get his 4/5 though. That'll be really good for me. I guess he attacks and pop the Divine Shield. And what else is he gonna do? So since he attacks into it, right, I can easily trade it in with my Injured Blade Master. Unless he consecrates right now. That's a different story, but I get his 4/4. Okay, so he ends his turn. Pretty good. Okay, Shadow Madness. Gonna trade in my Injured Blade Master. Play my Sludge Belcher to protect myself because I'm at pretty low health. Probably gonna heal my Sylvanas because I don't want him to consecrate it and suddenly my board pressure is gone. I don't really need to heal myself, it's because Paladins don't really have that much burst, even if he's an aggro type. So even if he's an aggro type, he has to get through my Sludge Belcher first, so it's not really a big deal. So I've been waiting for this guy for quite a while. Okay, so he left the game. See, this deck makes people rage so much. Well, I guess I did top deck the Pyromancer and I also did steal his stuff. So yeah, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll have a lot more videos for you guys in the future. So stay gold, Herminators, and I'll see you guys next time on the next video.